Here guys, this is Mighty Hydra, bringing you another audio commentary. Following straight on from the last game, this is game 2. And Mind has once again drawn a kind of yellowy, whitey colour, and the left side of the map. And Jaedong has once again drawn teal. Unbelievable, Jaedong is at 6 o'clock position. So both players in the same colour as last game, but will it be the same outcome? I doubt Mind will go for a second SCV Marine Rush, and hidden barracks or whatever. But, well, no doubt Jaedong is out for revenge. Thankfully this is Katrina. It's not that imbalanced when it comes to Zerg versus Terran, so we might actually see a fairly decent game. Notice that positions will slightly favour Jaedong because of the fact that Mind's expansion runs down into the bottom left corner. It would be much easier for Jaedong to drop Mind than it will be the other way around. Mind now making a wall, putting a supply depot next to that neutral power generator, and then he's going to put another barracks to the supply depot to finish the wall off. In the meantime, Jaedong probably getting an overlord there, so I imagine he's probably going to go for a 12 hatchery, his standard build. Mind's setting up a fairly early scouting SCV, but it's going the wrong way, I think. Oh, what is it doing? Getting confused. Yeah, I must admit, I really do not like this map, mainly because it's just every time we see Protoss, they just make carriers and they win. It's not particularly exciting, really. Jaedong going for his natural expansion straight away. He set his overlord the wrong way, though. He's not going to be able to find Mind's base at the 3 o'clock position, which is where his overlord is headed to. Mind's scouting SCV returns to his base without actually spotting anything. Too sure what that was all about. Maybe he was just checking to see if Jaedong was doing a proxy hatchery. Perhaps that's what Mind thought Jaedong might be doing after the last game. But no such antics from Jaedong. I think Jaedong's best option now is 1-0 down. It's probably just to play it safe. Hang on. Oh. I think there was a third hatchery or something going up for Jaedong. I missed that. Oh, yes, it was a third hatchery. He's putting it slightly, putting it next to his gas because the hatchery, starting hatchery, is just slightly too far away from the gas. Notice also the position of the spawning pool there, which is deliberately placed to ensure that the drones mine from that right-hand mineral patch properly. I had some interesting issues when trying to use buildings to divert my workers earlier. I think I'll just leave it to the professionals for now. Anyway, what is this? Some kind of semi-proxy factory from Mind. Mind has become Flash or I don't know, or Boxer or I Love OOV or someone. This is very strange. All this cheese. We've got a proxy factory. It's kind of hidden in the middle of the map. And yes, Jaedong is not going to find that very easily. His overlord has gone all the way around it to go to the 12 o'clock position. And so I wonder what he's going to produce out of there. Probably vultures, I should guess, to harass the drones. He's going for a fast starport as well. Oh, very interesting. Wraiths are actually, an early Wraith is not actually a bad strategy in standard Zerg versus Terran. Sorry, Terran versus Zerg. Because you can use it to hunt overlords down and harass the drone line a bit and force the Zerg player to make something, like a spore colony or a couple of extra Scourge or something like that. It's not bad. But this is a very cheesy strategy here for Mind, going Wraiths with Foxy Vultures or something. Here comes a Vulture. It's hidden from the Zerglings. I don't know if the Zerglings saw it. Zerglings do have a very, very, very small sight range. It's only 4 units. I don't think, therefore, that the Zergling would have seen the Vulture, but the Vulture definitely saw the Zergling. And what is this now? A supply depot at its expansion. I've seen this happen quite a few times. I don't know why people put their supply depots at the expansion. Maybe it's just kind of to get the SCV down there and build a supply depot at the same time kind of thing. Anyway, we have here a something going up for Jaedong and a lair. So Jaedong also has a sunken colony at his entrance, so this vulture harass won't be too successful. But Mind is going to run in. Jaedong is forced to bring out his drones. Well, sort of forced to bring out his drones. He probably could have just left them. I don't know if the sunken colony could have reached them. There's a Hydrus den actually he was making. He's probably going for lurkers instead of mutas. In the meantime though, the vultures have progressed over to the natural expansion of Jaedong, and they're taking out lots of drones here. And Jaedong is losing a lot of mining time, not to mention the drone kills. And here comes a Wraith. It's going to start picking off the Overlords. Maybe that's why Jaedong got the Hydralisk there. Maybe he saw the Starport or something. He's got a Hydralisk out, and that's going to be useful in picking off the Wraith, but it's currently occupied taking out the Vulture. And one Overlord goes down. I think with some careful micro, might be able to take the second Overlord down as well before the Wraith has forced retreat from the Hydralisks. Yes, he gets it, and the Wraith gets away with about a third of its health. So Mind now in a very advantageous position. He's cost probably about, well, somewhere near 600 or 700 minerals worth of damage to Jaedong's base for the loss of just 3 vultures. So Mind is very far ahead, but will he be able to make this advantage count? That's the thing. And I wouldn't be surprised if he can. He's currently macroing up. He's going to get the Spire. Jaedong's getting the Spire. I don't know if... yes, this is a point actually. There's not many Marines out for Mind. As you can see, it's just putting down his second and third barracks in an attempt to catch up, and he's getting the Academy as well. But there's no engineering bay. The Spire is already halfway complete, and this Muta Harass might win the game. You know how deadly Jaedong is for Mutas. This is certainly... it's got to be the right play for Jaedong, hasn't it? It's surely going to be the right play for Jaedong to go Mutas here, because with all this investment in random tech like Vultures and Foxy Factories and Wraiths, Mind is not going to have many Marine and Medics as you would usually have in a standard game. Now the Spire is up, but I do not see any engineering bay. I haven't seen any engineering bay for Mind, so this could be problematic. One Wraith is not going to be able to hold off this squadron of Jaedong's Butalisks. Mind now sees the Spire, so he knows he's going to have to do something, and 3 Overlords are caught out all in the open here. They have not yet got the speed upgrade, and is going to lose one. The Mutas have already been ordered though, so this isn't going to affect Jaedong's Muta Harass at all. Good bit of Wraith dancing there from Mind, but he's forced retreat, so he almost loses the Wraith. Mind now has about a control group of Marines, but this is not going to be enough. He's getting the science vessels out. Mind is doing everything he can to catch up, but I think the Foxy Tech and stuff has put him too far behind already. If this Mutalisk Harass doesn't succeed though, chances are Mind will go on to win the game, having taken the early advantage. Mind definitely a solid enough player to know how to convert an early game advantage into a win. If he can hold this Mutalisk Harass off, then this will be it, but Jaedong is deadly with Mutalisks. And Mind does not have any missile turrets. He's just getting them now. Where are Jaedong's Mutalisks? Why have they not come yet? He's got a couple of Scourge. Maybe he just wanted the... Ah, yes, he's making Lurkers. He just wanted the Spire to build some Scourge to chase away the Wraith. Here come the Lurkers now. I don't know whether... He's getting a Queen's Nest as well for fast hive tech and an evolution chamber. I don't know whether Mind A has spotted all this, or B has a combat station up, or 2. But must admit it won't even be long before Mind has a science vessel out, so I don't think this will cause too many problems, although there's an awful lot of Zerglings coming in here, and oh no, it's going to catch Mind's forces out in the open. An attempted Overlord kill is stopped by Scourge, and Mind is now forced to put up a bunker because, yes, this is an absolutely huge force here from Jaedong. Several tons of Zerglings. Yeah, Mind has done well to kill about 1/3 of the Zerglings, but all 6 Lurkers are still alive. Jaedong doing a clever trick, running 2 Lurkers in. He's going to be able to take down that the wall in front of the base, not to mention harass the SCV line. 1 Lurker goes down, but there's still 5 Lurkers left. The tank goes down. That's probably it now for Mind. Oh! Again, you can see the psychology. Last time we had the Jaedong failed to spot the second barracks and thought therefore he was safe to just go for a slower, more economic heavy build. This time we've seen that Mind has spotted the Spire, thought that Jaedong was going Mutalisks, put up some missile turrets, and then Jaedong comes in with Lurkers. Well, you look at that, it was an excellent early harass from Mind, but good psychological strategy there from Jaedong has won in the game. Equalised at 1-1. Now these commentaries are not particularly long, are they? I'm going to have to go on to game 3 and see if I can find one that's just ever so slightly longer than this. In the meantime, this is where to hide for signing off for now.